Trisha Tubu is going through a lot in her young sports career. She's a super rookie, delivering all the goods for the Adamson women's volleyball team in the UAAP. Yet some people choose to zero in on her looks. One tabloid jumped in an all-caps red headline, "Tubu looks and sounds like a man." The piece even said Tubu can put Philippine volleyball star Alyssa Valdez to shame because she, quote, jumps like a man. So how should girls jump anyway? Can't female athletes jump as high or even better than their male counterparts? It's clear, though, where the piece is headed. It eventually mentions Nancy Navalta, the controversial Philippine athletic star in the 1990s revealed to have hermaphroditism. Tubu is not the stereotype volley belle who's slender and girly. But what's being girly anyway? Serena Williams is supposedly girly, often all dolled up if that's what you mean. And yet, the greatest tennis player of all time still gets bashed for being built like a man and playing like a man. It's good to hear in some of her interviews that Tubu has taken all the social media vitriol in stride. In a New York Times column by Jennifer Finney Boylan in 2008, the author says some sports competitions measure maleness and femaleness by the wrong yardsticks, and in the process, ruin the lives of the innocent. Hopefully, it doesn't happen to Tubu. It already happened decades ago to Mona Suleiman, Asia's fastest woman in the 1960s. Suleiman, who was reportedly masculine-looking, reigned in the sprint events in the 1962 Asian Games, winning gold medals for the Philippines. The Filipina athletic star totally dominated the sport that by the Games' next edition in 1966, she was asked to undergo a gender test. Suleiman reportedly was so infuriated that she left the athletes' village, abruptly ending her career. It's a grim episode in Philippine sports that should never happen again. Even more so now, when a transgender woman has already competed in the Olympics. New Zealand's Laurel Hubbard made Olympic history when she competed in the women's weightlifting event at the Tokyo Games in 2021, 18 years after the International Olympic Committee created a policy allowing transgenders to compete. The IOC continuously revises its guidelines on transgender athletes to make sure the rules are fair and inclusive. Boylan, a trans woman herself, wrote, "People can be forgiven for wanting to live in a world in which something as basic as gender didn't shift beneath our feet. But gender is malleable and elusive, and we need to become comfortable with this fact rather than afraid of it. So it's no surprise that Trisha Tubu makes some people uncomfortable. But if you're still afraid of her, it better be right there, inside the volleyball court."